This Marquee Dragon video is sponsored by Shattered Crystal, game codes, and items.
Hello, I'm Marcus Eichenberry from MarqueeDragon.com. I'm at the Login Conference, and it's Wistar K?
It is Wistar.
Is that backwards?
No,
Should it be K Wistar?
It's actually Wistar K.
That's a really neat name.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Inherited.
Inherited, yes. So now you are you're representing two companies.
Well, actually,
or two organizations, or
a mothership.
A mothership.
EnterpriseSeattle.
EnterpriseSeattle, okay.
And the Washington Interactive Network.
So
a program of EnterpriseSeattle.
Okay. So tell us. Let's start with EnterpriseSeattle. What is it?
EnterpriseSeattle is a nonprofit organization that fosters the growth of business in our region. So, but to do that, we actually focus on specific industry clusters where we have strength. So,
and you have a pretty good video game development community here.
Yeah. Clean technology, and we certainly have digital media. So the Washington Interactive Network has been built up. It has its own website specifically to address information related to and the needs of the game industry, but also the digital media community, more largely speaking.
So if I were to consider moving my company here, why would I do that? How would you assist me with that or entice me to do that?
Well, one of the key points that we make is that we really have a dramatically large, very impressive talent pool in our region. And so time and again, when people look at their options and they might find all sorts of other reasons to pick another region, they actually will pick the Seattle area because it's very compelling to have the diversity and the depth of talent that we have represented here. In fact, the most recent notice of that just came within this week that Facebook is looking to open an office here. So
really?
Time and again, we've found that it's true. We've really got the talent pool, and so we are demonstrably we are the game development center for the United States, really. I mean, certainly our competitors will probably debate that with us.
Yeah,
but
I wonder about
it.
Austin or
course.
Which I've been to Austin, not nearly as green.
Yes.
Nice place, but I miss the green.
We do have lifestyle advantages.
Yes.
So if you go to the Washington Interactive Network website, you'll see we've got a case to make on various scores. Livability is certainly one of them. Lifestyle. It's urbane, but you also have the option of escaping from town. So we cover a lot of different interests.
This is temperate rainforest here. Is that?
Yes, that is indeed.
Because in Seattle we don't tan, we rust.
Yeah, a temperate marine climate. However, did you know that our rainfall is the equivalent of California during our summer months, July through September?
Really?
Yeah. And our average rainfall is the same as upstate New York.
Oh.
So
maybe I'm from
relative.
Portland, and it rains up to 300 days a year. We truly don't tan there.
You're part of the neighborhood. You're
part
of Cascadia.
I am. Yes. So is there? Okay. So a lot of talent up here.
Yes.
Is there any other business advantages? Like, is there any tax stuff, or is there any incubators or?
Well, certainly one of the things that has been advantageous to many companies is the lack of a personal income tax. We don't have a state income tax here.
Oh, okay.
So given the salaries that often a company, game industry executive scale salaries, that's certainly advantageous.
You have a sales tax, though.
We have sales tax.
But that's a consumption thing,
Yes.
So it really benefits the people who are saving money, not having a sales tax.
Yeah.
Or not having a income tax.
What we do in our work is certainly help companies identify resources that can help them get settled, get situated. We certainly would help with finding location, commercial real estate, other services available, identifying employee benefit program, brokers. So all the things that you would want to look at pulling together to put a package together to make a move feasible, or opening a new office smooth. That's what we do for companies.
So I notice you have a volunteer tag on your badge there.
Oh, yes.
So what is it about the Login Conference that makes you want to volunteer your time here?
Well, Cynthia and Peter Fries are certainly friends and part of our community, part of our game industry community, and have done a great job of building this conference
I
up.
love this conference.
Yeah, so we support them. We're all in it together. I volunteered, this is my 3rd year. Last year I was the volunteer coordinator, in fact, so I
sounds
actually
like
ran herd on
big
them.
job.
Yeah, I have a background doing event management, and I've actually worked on all sorts of things. The opening of the EMP, the Experience Music Project here in Seattle,
okay.
and hotel openings and so on. So I've got some logistical background, and I was happy to assist them with
So
that.
I would assume that we're going to see you next year as a volunteer as well?
I think I'll be back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So give us some contact information. How do we, where do we go from here
All right.
if you've enticed us enough to want to explore moving our company here, or
I
you know,
would,
from-
well, first off, please do look at the website, the Washington Interactive Network. It's just like long name, but you'll find it very readily. Washington, as in Washington State, and Interactive Network.
.com, I imagine, or is it .org?
Pretty sure it's a .com. You got
I tell
me
you what,
there.
I will link
Let's
to
link
it
it.
in the description.
Yes,
so
thank
I'll
you.
get that figured out for you.
You can look up Wistar K. I'm pretty easy to find. Google. I'm out there in the social media world, so I'm happy to link you up to any resources. And then Christina Hudson. Christina Hudson is actually the director of the Washington Interactive Network, and she's also been the person who built this whole project up from the ground up. So she started this back in 2003 or so, and she and I went to the Game Developers Conference in 2005, and so I'm happy to say that we're a team, and Christina is the director of the network, so look up either one of us. We'll be happy to hook you up.
Well, Wistar, I really thank you for taking the time for this interview.
My pleasure.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
Everyone defines our lives and everything we